Alright folks, image stabilization is on. A+ movie mode, Canon R8 with the 15mm. Beautiful day, 88 degrees, a little bit warmer, but the car was in the garage, so, and I'm starting at, usually leaving at 9 o'clock, so, anyhow, on my way to work. Traffic is much better. It was a terrible accident yesterday, so should make it on time with no problem today. So I put the camera through its paces. Stabilization is on. We're going to see if there's any shakiness. I didn't see any problems with it off yesterday. I had it on morning part 1, part 2, and then the PM. It was fine. At nighttime, I had the stabilization off. It was fine too. So if you turn it off on the camera, okay, even if you have it on the lens, I think you have to have both on in order for it to work. If you have one of them off, there is no stabilization. And I forgot to check the lens itself if it's on. Yeah, that's usually the case. You know, there's multi-steps. With other cameras, you can turn it on and off on the lens and then have it on the camera. You know, like Nikon and Sony that I own. I don't own a Panasonic, but there's no problems with any stabilization on that. Or I even think the OEM systems, cameras. So, let's see, so that's Panasonic, OM1 systems. Pentax, I heard, is excellent. That's Micro Four Thirds. I have the ZV-1 Mark II, and I've had no problems with that camera either. But I don't walk and vlog with it, which you could. I like sending it down or do panning shots. The only thing I don't like about the Sony cameras is the LCD screen in the back. You know, trying to view it in the sunlight, you have to get in the shade. With this Canon, I can put the LCD screen, I think, to setting number 9, and I can see it in the day. I can have my sunglasses on and see it. So, yeah, it looks like they're winding up here. They added an extra lane. I guess. I don't know why they did it. But it looks like they're cleaning up around here. I see huge dirt mounds, okay? I would love to see the plans on what they're doing. I tried to Google it and I didn't find anything. So I'm looking at the picture quality and I'm wondering if there's more stuttering with the stabilization on. So I've had it off for the past 2 days, and the real test is when you start panning, you know, like turning left or right, is there any stuttering? because lately, with it off, I've seen no stuttering when I'm doing that. Now, every 29 seconds or 20 seconds, you will see a little stuttering, a little pause as the video is slowing down. And I don't know if it's writing from the camera or if it's when I'm rendering it. And actually what I'm doing is I'm playing the video and then it's compressing at the same time. So it might be an SD interaction on the computer. Now, with my experience with computers, there is a lag now and then when reading and writing on an SSD. It's a lot better than a hard drive, okay? Mechanical hard drive. And I'm trying to figure out, is it a camera thing or is it a computer thing when it's redoing the video? So I talked with Peter Gregg last night and we were discussing the pros and cons of, and we're going to do a test with Catalyst Browse. So I have two M1 Mac Studios, okay, one 32 gigabyte, one 64 gigabyte. I have PCs, so let's say an i7 7700K, which Microsoft says that they won't allow Windows 11 on it because it can't handle it, which I disagree. Yes, there's workarounds of it, but I could care less, okay? I just use it to watch video or YouTube or something. But anyhow, with a higher, let's say AMD 37 or 3900X with NVIDIA 3800 Ti, or no, 3080 Ti, excuse me. And then with the i7 7700K, which is an older 4-core processor with, here's the hump. I did pretty good. Here's another one. Yeah, it's all right. So the camera's doing good. It has the 1080 Ti, GTX 1080 Ti. So it's an older video card, all right? But it's no problem. I'm going to use Catalyst Browse on those, plus my Intel Mac Mini, which is a 6-core, which is an i5-8400, okay? Great processor. I have two of them, one in the PC and one in that Mac Mini. That Mac Mini is 64 gigs RAM. M1 Mac Studio has a 64. The other one is 32. And the i7 7700K is a 32 gigabyte. So I got plenty of memory. They're all on SSDs. And we're going to try out the same file. He's going to do it on his Intel iMac 2017 and on his M1 Mac Minis, one of them. And he's noticed that on his older Intel iMac, it processes faster. So Sony needs to up their game and not depend on Rosetta, but make the software work on the Apple side. Because I wasn't pleased with, and I tried it on the 32, and my Intel Mac Mini did a pretty darn good job. So then I decided, well, let's do this. I put it on the PC with the 3080 Ti, you know, the 3900X AMD processor, and I had no problems. Okay, they don't look busy. So this is with the stabilization on. I'm going to leave it on all morning. I got in the other lane.
Hi, and welcome to McDonald's. Will you be earning reward points with your McDonald's mobile app today?
No, ma'am.
What can I get for you?
Can I have a large mocha frap?
Anything else?
That's it, thank you.
All right, then first window, please. Thank you.
All right. Oh, wow, 37Z. So anyway, we're going to be doing the same file, and I'm going to be doing it on 4 different computers. He's going to be doing it on 2, and we're going to compare. And our results are, I think it's going to be done quicker on the Intel PC because of the graphics card.
Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Doing well. Large mocha frappe?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you this morning?
Excellent.
Good.
Almost the weekend.
Yes, almost. I'm counting too.
Yeah, this hot weather is something else, but I think it's getting cooler by 1 degree.
I know, it's so hot. But maybe we'll get some rain soon.
Well, I doubt that. It has to be a hurricane.
Yes. God bless.
All right. Okay, I'm going to let him out just in case he doesn't make it. Boy. The only bad thing about having big cars. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Very good, thank you.
Thank you.
So that's what we're going to plan to do, and I'm going to have a little fun with it. I'm also going to surprise everybody with a trip downtown. So basically the car vlogging is a nice thing, but to really test out cameras, you go on a walk. And I think you're going to enjoy the content I'm going to create. So I got my gear all ready to go. Got batteries, I got external power bank, so I can walk around and take a lot of shots, which I'm going to do. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to different places, like the Alamo, the downtown. I can go to the botanical gardens, the zoo, stuff like that, and just show off the amazing places around San Antonio. And hopefully that will inspire people to come and visit. It's I don't know how to describe it. I mean, a lot of people, they don't like all the signs. You know, they think it makes the city look worse. I've had some people comment that it looks like a third world country, the roads I go down to. You know, that's the United States. They got, you know, their brands that they show what restaurant or business they're running. But I do see, you know, lighting, how people become decorative around their house. It looks wonderful at night. I've seen different colors on homes, you know, the way they make their homes pretty good or look great in their eyes. But I think it brings a little character. Now, I'm on a main business road, so you'll see a lot of cars either being fixed, tires, gas stations, you name it. the main street, it's for businesses. But I've been driving down San Antonio, like Houston Street, Commerce, and East Market, and well, anyway, they're wonderful shops. So, you know, there's good things, bad things. I've shown you scenic routes where people live, you know, taking off like Evans Road and stuff, down Baverde. I've taken you on the loops, 410 and 1604, even the Wurzbach Parkway. The only downside is there is so much construction on the road repair, it's unreal. And I've taken you down some roads where they need the road repair. I'm trying to figure out why they even have a road here. So, anyhow, I'm going to change it up so I can do, and I got extra SD cards too. So if anything happens, I can just put in another SD card and keep on going. So I got a good backup plan, good support, and I hope you'll be viewing some more of the videos coming up. And that's about it. By the way, my conclusion on the R8, which you're reviewing on now, it's a great camera. I didn't go night vlogging last night. I was talking to Peter for quite a few hours. But, you know, the stabilization's on. I think it's mounted perfectly. But every time I put the camera back, because I bring it inside to keep it out of the sun and the heat, I got to mess with the tripod again. So, anyhow, that's my problem. But thank you for watching. If you like this type of content, please give me a like, subscribe. Any questions or comments, please put it down below. And remember, stay safe, keep smiling. Until next time, I will see you then. Goodbye. And we're going to make one more turn. My job. And we're just going to look at, as I turn, do you see any stuttering? And this is how I check out the stabilization, where I'm looking at it through the sunlight. See? How does the camera do? How does the lens do? Okay. I'll let you go. Bye, folks.